To deliver an event where we get to host and provide the production infrastructure for 7 of the world's most powerful leaders is really an amazing thing for the whole team to be able to do. Delivering the G7 Summit is really a prestigious honour that has been bestowed on Identity. Human experience is the heart of everything that Identity does when delivering a project. And at this scale, it touches so many elements. Really right from the bottom of grassroots work that we're doing from a social value perspective, the inclusion of local suppliers and people that can do mentor and training schemes on this project. And as you go further up the supply chain, it'll be about the experience we're providing on site, how we work both with the client and other stakeholders. And then eventually we're really thinking about the delegates that are here. So the 7 that are sitting around the table, what is that experience going to be like for the humans in the room? And hopefully we've ticked every box along the way. Working with world leaders is multifaceted. You've got to think about the security element, which is enormous, the requirements of each of the world leaders, which will be unique to everyone, the movement of the world leaders, and of course just ensuring that we continue to fly the flag for UK events industry. And really we are world class at this. We are one of a handful of agencies that are able to deliver such high profile and complex projects.
We've been running virtual ministerial events for the various G7 tracks over the last couple of months, so we've got a good understanding of the demands that are placed on a virtual meeting and virtual presence. We've built on those for this meeting, so in terms of taking the same rigour, the same resilience, the same team, evolving that to meet the demands of the project here, it's a natural evolution of that process. The platform we've got in place allows for both virtual participation from overseas but also from the media centres, so in terms of adapting to demands we can manage as many virtual participants as we need to at any one moment in time really.
I have been assisting with every single graphic that's being put up, like the wayfinding to the toilet signs, assembling for the last 3 days. So from the smallest things to the biggest things, yeah, a lot to do. It's been a lot of fun.
We've had a couple of supplies that we've used for different areas of plants around the 2 sites. We've got some lovely dressing plants and also some screening plants for privacy, using local Cornish plants and flowers and wild grasses. We've used a local supplier as well, so a grower of the plants that's come from Penzance. For something like this, where you're in such a beautiful natural location anyway, it's important to use what you've got around you.
This is the International Media Centre. This particular space is to facilitate the written press. The other structure on the other side of the site is for broadcast and photographers. This structure is a hire item which gets reused on several events. We're running all of our electricity from HVO, hydrogenated vegetable oil, so we're managing our power load as to use the minimum amount of fuel as possible. Local suppliers have provided us with aluminium water bottles. You'll notice that all of the coffee cups on site don't have plastic lids. All of the graphics are made from bubble board, which is produced from a sustainable source and recyclable. One of the key considerations this year has obviously been COVID. Having looked around the sites, you can see that we've had to implement COVID screens on all of the workstations. We've taken the decision to source those in a way that they can be reused. The reasoning behind all of that is to try and create something that is as sustainable as possible to reduce any form of waste.
We've taken a lot of care and effort to talk to the local people, particularly residents and the various retail outlets, to reassure them that this is for their good as well, and where possible we've been trying to use their services. Our government, client and Identity have worked hard together to try and make this a fully sustainable event. We have gone out of our way right from day one.
It's a huge event. It's the biggest police and security event in England this year. It's the biggest event Devon and Cornwall have led the security for. We've actually got around 5,000 mutual aid officers and staff from every force within the UK. I don't think this kind of setup is normal for anywhere. We're all working within COVID. It's a huge event and it's really impressive.
You can't just go in and create an event and then leave a sort of mess behind you. It's very much about the legacy after an event. It's very important to leave something for the community. There's a wealth of talent within Identity and we're sharing that. We're doing a mentoring programme and we've talked to the likes of a homeless charity. And also we've got a load of runners from Falmouth University working on site. Really excited to be part of something like this. Identity take social value very seriously, as any business now should, and do it with heart as well, because it's not just about what we should be doing, it's about what identity really truly believes in, and that makes all the difference, because it feels right.
We all know the importance of coming together and how good it is for a meeting when you're face to face. It's something we've craved so much, and I guess it's exactly the same for the leaders. It's an amazing feat from all of the team to deliver this incredible project across all of the complexities that we've had, from security, COVID, and the infrastructure of building on the side of a beach and a cliff face. Really grateful and very, very proud of the hard work that we've put in to deliver this epic project.